Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm hopping on today to talk about oregano. It's a little after 10, I believe. Claire's at preschool, Logan's sleeping, so I'm here. Oregano. So oregano comes in the top 10. The one thing I want to talk about oregano is known as a hot oil. So meaning that it will cause skin sensitivity. Or if your skin is sensitive, you will have a mild reaction to it. I would never put oregano neat on my skin, so directly on my skin. I would always use a carrier oil when using oregano. Oregano so the nice thing about oregano too is that you don't use it too often. So you'd probably have this bottle for a couple years. Like I'm still working on it. You can see it is pretty full. But that's the nice thing. It's kind of like when you have oregano, you feel like you don't really use it, but then when you get when you get sick, like if you get a flu or if you get strep throat, then you really wish you had your oregano, and that's when it counts. So I have my oregano also in the roller, and this is still the original one that I have from doTERRA. So how I use oregano. So oregano in my house is used for like strep throat, sore throat. So yesterday I talked about tea tree oil, using it as a roller just on the outside of my throat. If I'm actually have a sore throat and I feel like something's really coming on, I will go for the big guns, and the big guns is oregano. So oregano, you'll just outline your throat. Hey Lori. You'll outline your throat with the oregano, and this is the pre-diluted one from doTERRA, like I said, and I can still feel the tingling with this one. So I would never put this on Claire. I would also probably dilute this more if I was going to put this on Claire, and I'd always put it on the bottom of her feet if she was feeling sick or if she had the flu, and then I'd put socks on so that she wouldn't get it into her eyes or anything like that. So oregano is really good if you have any funguses. So if you have a planter's wart, if you have athlete's foot, if you had ringworm, if you had strep throat, like we talked about, if you had any calluses, you could use oregano to help with that. But like I said, you're always using a carrier oil when using oregano. You're never just putting it directly on the skin. A great flu balm. So when you do have the flu, you would use oregano internally, but to use it internally, you would put it in a veggie capsule. So these are doTERRA's veggie capsules. There's like 160 in here. I'm still going on my first bottle. So they are clear plastic little capsules. Here, I'll show you. I took one out. I don't know if you can see that. You would fill the oregano in there, and then you would put the lid on, and then you would take it internally. And so a great flu balm, if you want to write this down, would be 2 drops oregano, 2 drops On Guard, 2 drops of lemon, and 2 drops tea tree. And that's if you had the straight on flu, and you would take that probably every 4 hours until you started to feel better. So oregano is pretty popular too, known as oil of oregano from health food stores. So from health food stores, it's oil of oregano. So there's some oregano already in oil. So just be mindful that doTERRA's oregano has no oil mixed in with it. It's just pure oregano. Okay. So, I don't want to scare people, but it is so good, and it's the true stuff, so you have to take caution when you're using it. And if you did ever get it on your skin, or if you got it on your kid's skin, don't panic. Just use a carrier oil. Oh, thanks, Lori. She wrote it up for me. The flu balm. So if you ever did get it on someone's skin, you would use a carrier oil to disperse it. So you wouldn't use water, because water would just increase the discomfort. So you want to use a carrier oil. And if you didn't have fractionated coconut oil, you could use olive oil, you could use sunflower, anything that like a cooking oil, you could use that as well, and then wash it. So you want to make sure you're using a carrier oil if you did get it on your skin. Other than that, I think that is it. And if you guys have any other way that you're using oregano, let me know. I know that you can diffuse it. My brother-in-law loves to diffuse it. If you do feel like you're getting sick, you can take a drop in a glass of water. Oh yeah, 2 drops Frank's. Yeah, Natalie, so she'll use it. Perfect. And you can also cook with it as well. So you could put it in a pasta sauce as well. So you'll have like a nice little Italian dish going. But yeah, share how you guys are using it. And I will catch you guys tomorrow. And tomorrow we're going to talk about frankincense, which is the king of all oils. So I hope you guys have a good day, and we will chat later.